All right, sorry guys, we've been just kind of reacting to a couple things here and there. We'll get a handle on everything going on soon. Holy crap, that's a lot of energy credits. Let's go ahead and start expanding behind Sol. And we need to continue expanding out towards these other areas. So we want to go down to either at least Turbik and at least Till. So maybe we'll go out to this side of the solar system with our other construction ship. We are going to get a handle on our unemployment, the gap in the buildings here.
Construction complete.
Let's unpause the robotics. And we just got a new building too. Nice. So I will drop the temple anyways, because we were talking about it. Now it's not going to replace any kind of amenity issues. Did we have the specialist job get filled? I think we did. No, we just enabled it, so the roboticist is back to work. Is the medical job a ruler? What is it? Artisan medical workers. Here it is. Okay, so we're getting a bit more population growth. We do have the food to spend. We could do encourage population growth.
System survey complete.
I'll have to keep a close eye on the robot situation. Make sure that we don't overpopulate those. We've got one short job here. We got one more.
Spreading our faith to a new world.
We are spreading our faith to a new world. So that means that Sirius is starting to get colonized. Is that costing us anything? It doesn't really look like it. It's costing too much. Am I missing that there? Maybe it's one of the ships. It goes under the ships category. We have a pretty decent abundance now of credits. Why don't we also colonize the continental world behind us? And real quick, give me just a second here. I wanted to get... this is what we're going to do. We're going to do colonize. We can't. It's not inside our borders, of course. So while you're coming close... Oh, you're actually about to expand out this way. As soon as we do this, we're going to drop another colony here on Alpha Centauri. We're going to continue to expand behind Sol. How's our trade doing? Is the piracy issue fixed? Not really. Max piracy. How frequently do the ships have to pass through here? Because trade value... So what about this fleet? What is our trade suppression? 160. Are you just going like super slow? Are you not... That's kind of surprising. I thought it would be a little bit longer. Maybe we have to split the fleet up into smaller groups to keep up with how fast the piracy comes back. Let's see what happens to piracy when we have ships inside of it.
Anomaly found.
Piracy is suppressed because of the Wrath of Beep. Do we have to just keep... Oh, have your fleets patrol this system. So it's not one of those things that we can go through every system. We actually have to leave somebody in place. I'll speed this up to see what happens when we leave the system. Oh, yeah, it does immediately come back. Okay, sorry about that. I wasn't sure how that worked. So we need to split this up, I guess, unless you guys come up with some better info than my knowledge is, because no doubt that's going to happen. Let's split this off into a couple different fleets. I mean, even just a couple are going to have more suppression than you really need. So we'll do 2, 2, and we'll split this again in twine. In twain. We'll do a couple more here. Where else was there piracy at? These were the big ones here. All right, let's see if that resolves the issue of piracy. Of course, we're also going to need more of that towards Sirius, because we're eventually going to have probably trade nodes in Sirius, because Gilprim has a pretty decent trade value as well right next door. Yeah, I'm not too sure either. I think it intercepts. Yeah, I guess that's true. We are getting 100% of the trade value. Maybe red just means it's starting to grow.
Construction
I don't know, but let's just
complete.
keep ships there anyways. It's not hurting anything as far as I know. Okay, so now we've unlocked Alpha Centauri because it's in our borders. Let's send another colony ship. This time, I'm going to name this one Dartja. Let's go with Dart J. I think Dart J is how I'm supposed to say that. By the way, Dart J came in earlier and dropped 10 gifts of subs to a bunch of folks in the channel. So thank you so much for Dart J. Really appreciated. I actually don't really know how gifted subs work, but it was super cool to see that in the chat. So I'm excited about it. Yeah, there's a lot of changes, Stevie. It's you know, some of them make sense. I think they just take a little time to get used to. So we are what? We can't afford our monthly trade anymore. We are super low on minerals. I think it's just because I used all of our minerals just now. That's fine. I don't think we actually need to sell a lot of these items anymore because we have a pretty decent income. Yeah, we're good there. Although we were making quite a bit from selling alloys, so we're back down to a little bit in terms of what we're using. Are you all of you guys in Panic? I think you are. Let's reform the fleet. The rest of these ships are going to hang out in the systems that had piracy. Again, I don't think it was really doing anything, but we'll survive either way. Okay, so more research. We'll do mining station output now. It's slow going. We'll, yeah, through force and love, but mostly through force. The biggest holder right now, or the biggest bottleneck, is going to be our influence. That's what's going to prevent us from really expanding out more and more. We'll get there, though. We'll definitely get there. We are getting our colonization going. I think once we get a handle on the worst... Oh, we do. We finally have it. They have the amenities now. They're still grumpy about getting recently, you know, taken over, probably. We can't see it from there. I think we'll have to see it under here.
Construction complete.
So let's just grab a random worker. What are you grumpy about? Recently conquered. It will expire in 500 some odd days. So just over a year, this negative modifier will go away, and we should be back to something like 60% stability.
System survey complete.
Which means we won't have a negative on our resources anymore. Crap, did I go too much with our workers here? Nope, we still need one more robot. One more ribbit. Finally, we're starting to catch up on the worst. They literally were the worst. Man, I'll tell you what. Alright, so what's happening? We've got the Chosen of Beep, which is our Beep Jr., basically. He's hanging out in Sol. The Wrath of Beep is our main fleet, hanging out in Penic. We've upgraded our stations to collect trade, so we're collecting trade pretty hardcore.
Construction complete.
Do we have any science ships that aren't doing anything? No, we don't. You're actually kind of overlapping a little bit. This is a great bunch of resources behind Sol. I'm really bummed out that I didn't get these earlier. We'll queue up another expansion on this side. And that's all we can do. We're still lacking in influence.
Construction complete.
By the way, this episode is sponsored by Monster Energy Zero Ultra. Please sponsor me. It's fueled by Monster. It's certainly not sponsored by them. Why did the energy jump up all of a sudden? It was down like by 7, right? We had a huge gain. Maybe because the colony ship landed and it was no longer costing us money to be out and about. Well, no, there's another one that's out. The Church of the One True Beat. I love that. The ISS Yalvikisk is a ship name. So we're going to colonize Sirius, Alpha Centauri. We slow it down a bit to catch up on this side, so more research is always good. Colony development speed would not be bad. Although energy credits from technicians would be a nice boost. We already get, from jobs, we get 46%. So that'd be another, what, 6 points of energy? Although I really like the idea of doing... all these are actually really good. Well, you're a genius anyways, or you're maniacal at least. So let's do colony development, because we're kind of focusing on the expansion anyways. Pop growth speed increased by 10%. Love that boost. Now we're starting to cook with fire, folks. We're starting to get a handle on life. That war kind of was really early on, so it set us back a bit. We really do need to keep pushing this way, though. I could get another science ship and head that way. We'll have our construction ship run all the way down this gauntlet and see if anything has changed. He might run into some territory. Maybe. I'm not sure why the mining station shouldn't directly give us any energy credits, though. It was right around the same time, though.
System survey complete.
Yes, we have clearable blockers.
We are
That's right.
spreading our faith to a new
Blockers
world.
are what is slowing us or preventing us from expanding more on the worst. I hate this planet name. Can we rename this? We can. Tema, congratulations, you're a planet. Oh, goodness. I hate saying the worst as a planet name. Tema Blah, you will eradicate the sad memory of this planet and will make it a strong asset to our Beepian race. Or our Beepian culture, rather. I shouldn't say race. We are not actually Beep. Alright, let's go ahead and drop a planetary growth here. I'm also going to drop planetary growth on Earth to kind of boost that a bit. So we just dropped down to like no food, but that's fine. That's fine. Who needs food anyways? So let's drop a blocker so we can open up some more options here. This will give us what? Max districts -1 in general. So let's just start clearing some blockers out. Hey, this guy finally comes in handy. Also, luckily, this guy got righteous, so our crime is reduced. Possibly without him here, we would have started to get crime. In fact, we would have gotten 30... No, we would have been 37 versus 35, so we would have been okay. But that's nice that Tupra Tisala is a righteous crime fighter. Trade value already at 10% boosted from the governor here. So thank you, Zil, for that tip. Let's speed life back up a bit. Okay, one science ship is finally done with all of its work. Let's go ahead and start doing some of these special projects that I've been queuing up for a while. There's only 2 in our area, so we'll have them do those. Oh, do you actually get a free pop? One human pop. Can I cancel this? Sounds good. We can queue up the rest anyways, but we'll do one at a time. One free pop is never bad. We'll have like one human on this entire planet. No one's emigrated, right? Yeah, it's only the robot and the worst. They are starting to get spiritualist thanks to the temple. Thank you, Tama. Hey, we finished the habitable world survey chain, so we get a bunch of society research and energy credits. We really do want society research because our goal of getting the Ascension perk for Transcendence and Mind Over Matter requires psionic theory. Do you guys know what the starter is for psionic theory? What the starting technology that unlocks the entire chain? Because that might be convenient to know. We'll expand into Reganis next.
Complete.
Drop all of those lovely trade stations. Unfortunately, Sol
have claimed a new world.
is not going to be... No, Alpha Centauri will grab the trade. That's what we'll do. We'll put a trade... in fact, let's do this now. Let's upgrade you to a starport. Because you can grab the trade. This is a ton of trade in Reganis, so that's going to be nice. Okay, we just finished our society research because we got a massive, massive boost. Pop growth speed. Yeah, I'd love to get cloning. Although that probably would be, in theory, against most people's beliefs. But, yeah, we'll see. Well, maniacal researcher would... Yeah, that's true. It wouldn't be bad to switch out the physics researcher since she is maniacal. She'll get a little bit of a boost here. How old are you all? 72. You're about to start croaking. Is there anyone we can replace you with? We don't have a genius, unfortunately. Hey, look, our... the worst is around. The worst are starting to become leaders. Did the worst have any kind of a science? I don't think they did as a species. Okay, they're kind of good for leaders in general. Maybe like governors. But they're not really great for anything else. Eunuch Vegas just got the meticulous trait. And we got 8 energy to Bovatir, wherever Bovatir's at. Where is Bovatir? Who knows? Out in the distance somewhere. Oh, it's actually up here. Nice! These are going to be really, really lucrative back here. Okay, so let's do this. Let's swap this with the maniacal researcher. We'll assign the open one here. Got it. We'll go down the cloning tree. That fixes that up. Good call. Good call. We'll keep an eye out for the best researchers and try to put the geniuses and the maniacal ones in the society tree to kind of push that research forward. And on that same note, we'll probably want to keep an eye out for any society research. I would love to find, if you find a native species, in vanilla at least, I don't know if it's probably still here, but if you found a native species in vanilla, you were able to study them, and so you actually can get a really huge boost to your society research. We have a ton of desert worlds. Do we have a limit of how many planets we can colonize, or is it only star bases? Yeah, that would be a big one. Alright, where are you going to next? You're going back this way. That's fine. Are you on your automatic exploration? You kind of are. Yeah. This science ship is going to finish up doing these special projects, and then I'm going to give it the automatic exploration job. So hopefully we'll start pushing into this next section here. It's been so long, though. I mean, we haven't done anything out here in a while, so I'm a little nervous that somebody else will have moved into this territory, which, you know, at the end of the day, we still have our entrances to the main part of our space blocked off at Gilprim once that happens. Do we have anything that's a negative right now? We don't. We're not doing anything. We could do, as soon as we find someone, we could declare them our rival. That does generate a bit extra influence. We could try to make people more happy. Wow, you're really pissed off about life. Yeah, local rivalry, yes. Imperial hegemony. Installing ourselves as the overlord of one or more... We just have no options right now. Destroying a space-dwelling Leviathan will please them. That's interesting. Union of religious conservatism. Allowing the replacement of organic life. That's rough. Maybe if we had enough population down the road, we could completely wipe out the robots on Temabla. There we go. Did we finish that one worker? Yes, we have maximum roboticness happening right now. So let's completely replace the robot assembly plant, because right now we don't want to have any more of them. We have another building already. We are coming up on some overpopulation. We did get our human that came in too. Why don't we drop some research labs down? Nothing is super glaring. I mean, we could use some more consumer goods, but we might replace the robotic assembly plant with that. We could do a heritage site. That would give us more unity per turn. What's something that can give us a little bit of... Hollow theaters would give us 20. Luxury resources, or luxury residences, might be nice because they give you not only housing, but also a good boost to amenities, which we need a little bit of both. Research lab is flat research. Let's do that. Let's do one thing of luxury resources, and we'll replace the robotic factory with research labs. We'll see how that does. We'll also clear out another blocker. This gives us what, max block, just max district? Yeah. Okay. We'll queue both of these up. Should open up a couple more options for us. What about Earth? We just got the unemployed. So we got to get a couple more jobs in here. We're right on the line in terms of housing and jobs. That's not the worst problem to have. Let's look at blocker clearing here. Okay, so we do get another clear for the slum. So we'll grab that. And we can also drop the blocker job for the rest of them too. How's our colonies coming along? Oh god, they're done. I didn't even catch redemption's already done. Let's get a governor. Low crime, food from jobs. I think food from jobs might not be bad, although leader lifespan is pretty good too. Let's grab leader lifespan so that they can level up and stay alive on redemption. So, yeah, redemption. Welcome to the show. What you gonna do for us here? Not much at the start. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot they can do until we get at least to 5 population. We will get some job issues in a minute, so let's grab a little bit more minerals. Oh, we're surprisingly out of minerals for once. We'll expand into Gilprum.
Special project complete.
We just got 150 physics research out of nowhere, which is awesome. We have upgraded Alpha Centauri station, so let's drop a trade hub in there. Now, we don't need 2.
Construction complete.
Because the only trade we're going to be getting is 1 node away. But let's go ahead and try to do a trade route. Like, oh, it's already happening, right? Trade route to here. Yeah, it was already set. Okay, go ahead and... Oh, we don't have enough for the mining stations. Let's wait a bit on that. You probably can't build here yet either because you don't have enough influence, right? Fair enough. Fair enough.
Construction complete.
Slowly and steadily spreading the word of Beep, guys. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this playthrough. All right, I'm so excited I have to use the little gentleman, the little Beep's room. Give me just a couple seconds and I'll be right back to join you guys. Holy crap. What just happened? You guys are nuts. Darchi, you have more money than sense, my friend. Thank you so thank you so much. You guys are so awesome. You guys are so awesome. I love this community already. I am gonna like try to write to the developers over on Kenshi and just thank them for creating Beep because it really is like the focal point of everything we do. Darcha from now on is the stealthiest. We're gonna put generator districts. Nothing but generator districts here because it's just nothing but money. Oh man, that's crazy. Thurman, are you still Zillikin, are you still trying to pare down your mod suggestions for RimWorld? Hey Tamabla, I actually know what that means, I think. I mean, not that some German is too hard, a lot of it comes together, but yeah. We'll have to get on Discord and you'll have to help me practice a little bit with my German. I thought you were still trying to pare it down. Is it only at 24 and that's it? Alright, we just got some more population on Earth because we cleared out a bunch of blockers. So let's drop a bit of mining district down. That should give us 2 jobs for the moment. Blessed be, Darja. Blessed be. Sirius, we need to upgrade you, but oh no, we actually have more starbase capacity now. Let's upgrade you to a starport because we want to collect some trade from your area. I think 1 at least here. I need a science ship. We have to... What are you doing up here? You're doing this? Okay. You know what? Who else is up here? Don't we have another science ship here too? Okay, you guys are both doubling up on everything. Let's not do that. Let's have you come down here. I want to see what's next to Gilprim. Because if it's worth it, I'll drop 2 trade hubs to grab trade from here. Although I think what I'm going to wind up doing down the road is putting a starbase here in Turbik or Ukrichi, depending on what's next to us, and one over here in Till or whatever this is to act as a our first line of defense in case anyone starts coming in our way. Bees! And you get some bees, and you get some bees. Okay, you're gonna survey this, and then I want you to survey this, and then I want you to get out into the world. Maybe these two actually, and then I'll give you your automatic exploration job over there. Sorry guys, I keep having my stupid toolbar come up because I was playing Cataclysm before this, and Cataclysm I have to do a desktop kind of a recording, so slightly irritating. Curator order. Yeah, we got some influence from that. Greetings, we are the curators. I think this is the group that lets us trade knowledge for monies. Or trade monies for knowledge, is that the case? Why do we not know any other species? Is no one coming to visit us? Are we by ourselves in this entire area?
System survey complete.
I would actually feel pretty bad about that because that would be super easy mode. Can you aid us in research? Of course. 10 standard years. If we pay them 2,000 credits, they'll give us a research boost by 10%. I'm all for that. Anything to give us a nice research boost is welcome.
The faithful have claimed a new world.
Glorious King, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Dartja sub hour. Look at all those crowns on chat, you guys. Crowns and stars. Subscribers all. Hey, Zil, why don't you guys send me the list of 24 in the private chat? And I'll see which ones we can add without breaking the RimWorld playthrough. Alright, so we're a little bit short on consumer goods, so maybe the next spot to expand to is more consumer goods. I'm going to feel real guilty if we come out here just rocking everything, guys. I mean, we still have the end game stuff to deal with, but I don't know. I've actually not had too many end game situations before. I played one curator race, and I had to do some kind of AI thing, I thought, maybe.
Construction complete.
I'll tell you what, why don't we hold off on building back towards this area, and let's continue expanding outward, because we need to get closer to our blockaded areas. Crap, nothing is explored here. Do that. Survey, survey, survey. Can you handle this? You actually can't. Let's cancel that order. Let's just keep having you go here. Survey this, survey this, survey this, survey this.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom. Construction complete. System survey complete.
All right, we have our research done. Oh, Starhold, nice. Starhold will be really useful, I think, especially in Sol, because we do have some. Or do we not need that anymore? We did have some trade that was far away. Maybe we don't need Starholds yet. Destroyers would be nice. Although I think research is always like that's what we're trying to focus on. That's kind of what our background was supposed to be. We've survived through knowledge and wisdom, so we need to push ourselves to understand the world around us. So we'll do that. We'll keep going at that one. We do have unemployment. This would give us a clerk job, right? And that produces amenities and some trade value. Let's give ourselves another district, or a housing district.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Colony development speed increases. Done. Oh, Stevie Gun Evil. What a guy. Alright, we've got physics research boost. Perfect. Perfection. Have you guys seen the bot talk? I'm supposed to have a bot that mentions Discord. I mean, everyone's already in Discord anyhoots, but yeah, we also need to get some sub emotes. When you guys harass Moodles for some cool animations. He made one with a monster can yesterday, which was awesome. I don't know if I can use it without getting like executed by the monster police, but it's worth it. Redemption is gonna have, let's drop a little bit of a mix. We'll probably do, oh, we're actually broke. That's what happened last time. We didn't have enough money for anything. I don't know much about the bot. Yeah, you can. I mean, you can always harass Moodles for no reason. Moodles is such a nice person, though. All right, we're waiting for this to happen so I don't miss it. Okay, good. We're gonna build that. Earth again is unemployed, so we are in the middle of building the district though, which will create a couple jobs for us. What about Tamabla? I've not really taken on Tamabla too much. How are we doing here? 4 housing left. We have a lot of jobs to fill. Excuse me. So we've got a lot of jobs to fill. I might drop another district here, housing district, once we get done, because there's more jobs than there are, I guess, housing. So by the time we fill up those jobs, we'll need housing again. So maybe we'll do that. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with bots' glories. I'll have to mess with it a bit. Hey, we get a happiness +5 because we call a comet. If you guys aren't familiar with that, I think that goes all the way back to most of the Moodles who let you out. Go back inside. I think that goes back to most of the old Paradox games. Whenever they saw a comet, people would go like lose their minds. You get like a stability drop in Europa Universalis. Yeah, beep. I don't think they're Moodles you're supposed to be talking. I'm just saying. That's not what I hired you for. Wait, I don't think I hired you, but either way. Back to work. Poor Moodles. What am I thinking? That actually was really useful. Starbase influence cost reduced by 10% means that we won't need as much research to... Sorry, we won't need as much influence needed to drop a new starbase. That actually is probably more useful. And it's arguable. It is very useful overall, so expansion is still super, super useful. Alright, we'll speed things up a bit here.
Construction complete.
Redemption has... Okay, so Darja is up now too. Darja falls under the sector of Earth. It's going to be a while before this starts really producing heavily, although we have food again, so let's go ahead and give ourselves another planetary growth boost. Oh, you literally already have that? Okay. Can we, there's no slums here because it's a brand new city. What am I thinking? Let's do, I guess we'll do, we'll keep our generator production pretty high, right? This is supposed to be Darja's planet, so it's going to be like super rich. That did have a lot of negatives on it. Like, look at this. Like, 2 volcanoes, a bunch of impassable mountains here. No, but once this is done, this is going to be a pretty big planet, right? 15? Oh, maybe not. It's fine. We'll open up the generator. This will be a generator planet, though, because it can have a total of 6 generators. What's the good thing it had about it? You've got some hot springs here. You've basically got the Great Desert from Kenshi. Ore-veined cliffs. That's really easy to get to. Some rugged... I'll tell you what. We'll go into... maybe we'll try to go into... The heck was it? Voidborn? That lets you drop... I think that... Yeah, it lets you drop habitats around planets. Maybe we'll drop a habitat around Darja. Just to keep pumping out that money. Now, to be fair, though, Darja is going to be making quite a bit of money, though, from all of its trade nodes. So that does help add to your, you know, your wealth. Yeah, Tamabla literally is the worst. Literally, it says the worst on the system. It's horrible. You know, I haven't done Arcologies. Arcologies is new, right? Isn't it in the either this update or the last one? Where you're able to turn the entire planet into a city. I have no idea what it does. Increasing housing, resource production, pop growth, special districts. Prevents all further construction of generator, mining, agricultural districts. So basically this can turn into Coruscant from Star Wars. I think that's going to be awesome.
Anomaly found.
We'll see what we can do this playthrough. I mean, if we don't, the thing is, if we wind up having, of course, Dart just having problems right now. Oh, nice. Sprawling slums, industrial wasteland. We're gonna lose credits and influence. That's fine. It sucks a bit, but oh wow, we gain 500 unity if we do this. Holy shit. Yeah, please, any day of the week, I'll take unity boost. All right, construction ship. If we move here, it's 1, 2, and then over. So here would be 1, 2. So we'll actually go down to Ciabolia.
Complete.
We're still waiting. This construction ship here is still waiting for the next couple systems to get researched until we can move down to Tile. But yeah, so Darcha, what we'll try to do maybe. What is this? This gives us instant credits and instant minerals. Probably this is a lot better. If we can't find the perk that we need for Mind Over Matter and Transcendence, we'll probably do something else. So what do we need for Arcology? We require Anti-Grav, 2 other Ascension perks. We have to have something else here as well. I guess really our end game, so to speak, will depend on what kind of research we hit.
Complete.
I also have no benchmark to go off of, guys. Are we doing okay with 155 research at this point in the game? 36 years, is that right? Or has it been much more than that? Did we start at 2200 or 2100? I think we're doing okay. We've been trying to focus on a little bit of... Yeah, we've been trying to focus on science pretty hardcore. We do have a lot of areas to catch up on. A lot of research here that I haven't been building in. I just wanted to give our energy credits a bit of a boost for a bit. While this construction ship is here, let's go ahead and do the mining stations, the research stations here as well. Is trade still good? We have no piracy issues. Okay, we're still happy there. Oh, Sirius, are you sending stuff home? You're sending stuff to Pennick. Which, no, it's going through Pennick all the way home. That's fair.
Anomaly found.
Awesome. Let's expand here. Oh, we only need... Whoa, what a huge reduction. 10%? Really? Oh, sorry, it was 75. I'm losing my mind. But even so, 67 influence is better than 75. So we're able to continue expanding faster. We just got cloning done. So now we're making a bunch of clones. Deep crust engineering would let us clear out volcanoes. We would need that eventually for Dartja, but we don't need it right this moment. So maybe we do colonial centralization so we can get the planetary capital. We don't have a ton of space in our star bases yet, so I don't normally go rush those other buildings at the moment. Alright, so we're expanding here. We'll jump down into Eartheus. Yeah, Eartheus, I guess. And we're waiting on the science ship up here to start going down the path to Tile or Till. I'm going to be amazed if we manage to get all of this to ourselves. I don't even know where the rest of the game is. Like, by now, I'm normally surrounded. I have no idea what's going on.
Construction complete.
Okay, we've got another building slot here. So we're finally... Of course we're not. We're still behind on consumer goods, as per always. Isn't there a policy to... We could change this. How long do we have to wait once we make a change? 10 years? We could change this to civilian economy. We would lose 25% of our alloy production. But we would gain a 15% boost to consumer goods. Let me know what you guys think about that. Also, why are we aggressive in our first contact protocol? That's interesting. So it is 10 years after you do it. Okay, let's look at other options then. I hate to keep popping civilian industries. There's probably an upgrade to that building that we need to get at some point soon. I really want to keep focusing on research labs, to be honest. Let's do another research lab. And I'm going to increase how much we're buying every month. Oh, by default we're aggressive. I mean, we don't want to scare them away, right? You want your enemy to think everything is fine. So we want them to have a underlying sense of security. Three minerals to a random planet. Okay. Guys are the slowest science ship right now that we've got. Alright, bump the speed back up. I think things are going well-ish. This starbase can support the construction of additional modules.
Anomaly found.
How about that? So, Alpha Centauri does... What else could we put in here? We already have... Everything's one jump away. We don't need another trade node. Would anything be nice here? Everything would cost money, right? Increase the naval capacity, which, yeah, wouldn't be bad. We have a lot of research we've not gone through yet. We don't need a shipyard here because there's a shipyard in Sol. Resource silos would be nice, except I don't know if we ever come near our cap right now. Okay, at the moment, not so much. Although crew quarters would be nice. I think Sol has that. Does it not? Yeah, so anything that's docked at Sol... By the way, I should probably have the Wrath of Beat come dock at Sol anyways. Alright, so Panic, what could we do for you? We could drop... You already have 2 trade hubs. So there's nothing really on this side of the world that we might be interested in. Sirius... You could do another trade hub and grab the trade from Ciabalia. I think we'll do that, because you'll also grab... Yeah, we'll do that. Trade hub, trade hub. Wunderbar. Wunderbar, wunderbar. Survey, survey, and we'll survey these 2. And then we're going to start heading out with this science ship into the wide unknown world. Let's see. A vessel is abandoned military spacecraft. In an orbit. Its light frame and evasion suggest it was built for long-distance patrol. Do we need the ship? Yeah, sure, why not?
System survey complete.
Oh, good call. Sirius is actually in the nebula, isn't it? Hey, we can. That would give us 2 energy credits and 6 minerals. Good call. We'll do a nebula refinery. That goes under the building tab. So that will fit.
Anomaly found.
We'll skip that anomaly. Go back to Earth because, again, we have job issues. That's going to give us 2 researcher jobs. Let's up our mining. Redemption can make a building. I'm going to immediately go for gene clinics as per my normal decision making. I'm also going to add a city district as soon as we have a little bit more minerals. Just to stay ahead of the housing problem. How aggressively do you think we should be expanding here, guys? In terms of... Because we have a bunch of other desert worlds now.
System survey complete.
We can send... we can send a bunch of colony ships from Tamabla with the worst, the truly, truly terrible. And they could start to... I mean, we've got 1, 2... is this... yeah, this is a desert too. We have 3 more worlds we could colonize. So should we do that now? 4. 4 worlds we could colonize. Should we do that or should we wait? I don't know if it's better to go ham on early on there and therefore have more planets later, or if that's going to hurt us in the long run. Also, can we automate stuff like we used to? That used to be an option. Where's the sectors here? Okay, so we actually can automate this. That would be nice. 20 plus, you think?
System survey complete.
So there's a Ulam 3 basically that's got 23. Okay, finally we've got Eartheus now in our grasp, in our clutches. It's 1, 2 down here, so we'll do this system, down to Teal. Why are you guys grumpy?
Anomaly found.
I guess you're grumpy because you're unemployed. That makes kind of sense. Admin cap you're talking about. Now, is there an admin cap anymore at all? Because I don't see a limit about. Oh, here we go. Administrative capacity 30.
System survey complete.
Are we over? Oh shoot, are we already? So total Empire Sprawl is 84. Does that mean we are over our administrative capacity right now? Oh shit, that's actually costing us. I didn't realize, I didn't even know about this. So we're paying an extra 25% for traditions and an extra 15% for technologies. Wow, that sucks. So that's happening right now, right? Because our sprawl is over our cap. Ugh. That is not good. Ouch. Oh, random. We're about to get a bunch of people who are xenophile. If we do this to automation, would this reduce the amount of admin or no? Because it's because it's all within our system. Complete. Oh crap! Now we have to really focus on reducing that admin or increasing our admin capacity. Is there any buildings that do that? What about planetary judgment? Not really. Ooh, I missed that one. That is going to hurt us a little bit. Is that happening even as we, let's see, district systems colonies? Okay, so we can increase the admin cap. Because each time I expand, I'm making it even worse. So should I stop where I'm at? Or, I mean, I guess we could stop at Turbic. We're already here. I kind of do want to stop at Till. Honestly, I would love to have all this space. Maybe we'll just lock it off. Complete. And then we won't go any further than that. So we'll block off the systems where other people could come in. Then we won't expand the rest of them. But I hate vassals, though. I hate vassals. I want to have it all my name. I want to embiggen our Church of the One True Beep to maximum size. When they're a vassal, do they still count under you, or do they have a separate? Like, I know they make their own decisions, complete. And they pay you, right? But I mean, but then it'll have a big, horrible. We'll have a big, horrible gap here in the side. Darkshire gets its own first building. We'll get gene clinics, of course, and I'll also drop the. We already have population growth here.
Anomaly found.
Ignore that, and we'll drop another generator, and we'll drop a city district to take care of some housing issues. How much do we need for that?
System survey complete.
One or two more months here.
System survey complete.
Okay. If we build... Who do we want as our leader? I mean, does it really matter? Or...
Anomaly
I don't want to spend influence to do that. I can't spend influence anyway, so we're just going to have to let it be what it is. Nice, they're maxed out on their exploration skill, which is kind of nice. If it's still at 5, I don't know if they've changed that.
Complete.
So we lost the governor for the worst. So we need to grab a new governor there. Ooh. That might be nice to replace. I mean, I'd hate to lose all the trade income. How much would that set us back if we trade out those people? What is our production in terms of science? We do... Wow, we're actually getting 69 science out of the worst. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and assign that guy. We'll pick the one who gets a boost to research. And maybe we'll try to lean a little more heavily into research on the Tambala side. Tamabla. I keep saying Tambale for some reason. Okay, so more expansion. We could either do reduce the starbase upkeep. Oh, right here. Administrative capacity by 20. Hey. hopefully this will help us out a bit.
The spirits
Now we're
have
only
granted us
a
new
little bit
wisdom.
over Empire Sprawl. Wonderful. More physics from the physics researchers. We could do chemical plants, which lets us do what? Volatile motes? Listening posts, which are nice, especially if you're thinking you're going to get ambushed at some point soon. Let's finish off deflectors. Okay, Tama, that works. I can do Tama. Didn't we have something about exotic gases? Like, what the heck do I remember seeing about exotic gases somewhere? Last episode, last live stream, we talked about exotic gases. I think we needed them. We couldn't see them because we didn't have it unlocked, maybe? What the heck needed that? What were we trying to do? Was it a building
complete.
or a... Maybe it was an edict. I honestly can't remember what that was. I feel like we were looking for the green gas there, and I don't remember what it was. But either way, let's I guess we'll go down the Ceramo metal armor. Was it? Shoot, was it? I don't see it listed here. Okay, well maybe it wasn't this game. I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. It happens quite often. Hey, are these sectors like... Oh, they automatically do their own generation? So any sector that's not in Earth is like by default for Sol, right? Like Rag, Thuban, Hiram. These are still giving us resources. I don't quite know how the automatic generation of sectors works anymore.